Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of Punjab State Amateur Below 2000 FIDE Rated Championship. In this round, this tournament is the first FIDE rated tournament that I am playing. And in the first round itself, I was paired with an opponent whose rating is 1418, 1418 FIDE, and I have zero FIDE rating till now. To achieve FIDE, I need to play against 5 rated players and minimum at least secure a draw. So this is the first round. I am paired with my opponent Vidya Sagar Mehrotra. He's 1418 and I'm not. And I have the white pieces and he has the black pieces. Okay. So the first game and the first round begins with my one of my favorite openings, which is the Ruy Lopez. Okay, and he plays knight f6. I played d3, d6, h3, simple basic stuff. I don't want to allow him to play any bishop g4 or knight g4 nonsense in the future. So he plays bishop d7. I played c3, castles, castles, simple, so basic, right? Simple theory. And now he plays knight to e8. At this point, I know this is not a good move. I know, and I know his idea as well that he wants to play f5. He wants to break in the center, he wants to open up his rook. I know that. It's clearly visible what he wants to do. So, probably I could have simply break open the center with d4, but instead I played rook e1. I thought, okay, you want to go ahead and play f5? Fine, then go ahead. So he played it. And now I was in a situation. My C bishop, my dark square bishop, is not developed. I want to make sure that it gets developed in future. So I cannot allow him to play the move f4. That's why, just because of this very bishop, I decided to take he takes f5. He took with the bishop, simple. Then I played queen e2. The only reason, the only reason why I played the queen e2 because I wanted to play knight d2. At the time when I was playing the tournament, I don't know what happened to me. When I was seeing the position, I thought when I'll play knight d2, my this pawn is hanging. I completely missed that my own bishop is already defending it. So that's why I didn't play knight e2. I knight d2. I firstly played queen e2 to defend this pawn, and then uh, tried to develop my b knight to d2, and similarly to f1 and then g3. A basic knight maneuver which happens in Roy Lopez, right? So I played queen e2. He played knight to f6 back. Okay, that's fine because your knight was not doing anything there. That's good. Then I played knight e2, continuing my plan, and he played knight h5. I immediately knew know that this move is not good. But you know, my initial thought was, can I play g4? I've considered it, then discarded it. Because if I go g4, he has knight f5. My queen's attacked, and mean, nothing's happening. My king is too weak. Nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. My queen is and then because of that reason, I thought, okay, his knight is coming on f4. So why should I allow it? I'll simply continue with my plan. I'll play knight to f1, disallowing him so that he cannot play this knight in future. Because if I take, He'll take back for definitely, right? Then I'll take this knight, takes, and then I'm winning up this bishop. That was my whole calculation, which is good and which is working. So instead, he plays queen to d5. And also, by the way, if you're wondering, I I could have played this. If you're wondering, no, I could not have played it. You know why? I cannot play this. This is a blunder because of this very same reason. Knight f5, because my queen is attacked. Wherever I move my queen, let's say to f3, then he'll take the knight with the pawn, and this pawn will defend this knight. That's why that was also a blunder, and that's why I didn't play it. So I played knight to g5. My main idea, well, he played queen e7, just threatening this pawn, and I don't know why he played it because it simply pins his knight to his queen. Right. Anyway, so I played knight to g5. Nothing fancy. I was just, thinking if he takes my knight, I'll take his knight first because my bishop is doing nothing here right now. If he'll take, I'll take with the rook, and I'm completely fine because I haven't really developed my bishop. He'll give his good bishop for my bad bishop. That's why. That was the whole reason because I was not able to find any good move right here because I thought, why not? Let's just. He is having too much attackers on my king side. Let's reduce some. That's why I played knight g5. Okay, but again, I thought of this move. Okay, if he plays this, that's fine. I'll take and take and take and take and take. Right? Simple calculation. Okay. Well, exactly that is what happened. But when I took this knight and he took my bishop, realized I realized something. You know what? That I cannot take this bishop. Why? Because my queen is trapped. I cannot move my queen because of my own knight. That's why. That was a thing that I miscalculated. I cannot take his bishop. And not only that, even if let's say, if his queen was not here, no, I would have still taken it. Why? Because if his queen was somewhere else, like on b6, let's say, I would have taken it. If he goes there, then take and take. That would be checkmate. Why? Because my knight is covering the square. But that was not the case. I could not take it. So I thought of at least about around, I think, 10 minutes of thought. After giving 10 minutes of thought to this move, I played knight h7. The idea was, if he takes, I'll take the bishop and I win the pawn. Correct? That was the whole idea. But I also calculated, if he takes with the king, then again, then actually I'll have queen h5 here and then rook here. I'll be winning again. But when I played knight h7, I missed rook f7, defending this bishop, and now I cannot bring my knight back because if I'll bring my knight back, he'll simply take. That's what I missed. But the funny thing is, my opponent also doesn't play rook f7. He plays rook to e8. And now this is again a draw. The draw is really funny. I have to bring my knight back to g5. If it takes, now I have queen h5. Now I have queen h5. And now I'm at least winning my one piece back. But if you look at the other variation, if he goes, let's say, rook f7, then I go there. Then if it takes, I go queen h4, then this is not possible because he has bishop d8. Now this bishop is protected by this rook on f7. But in my variation, what my opponent played, he played his rook to e8. That's why this is possible. This one little move gets me the draw. But, but, this move I found so hard to find on the board that I didn't play it. I thought my knight was lost anyway. So I thought I'll play this. And I played queen h5. I played queen h5. And then he take it. Then he took it. Of course he will take it. Of course. Then I thought my knight is already gone. What should I do? Then I thought, why not? Let's just develop my rook. Simple. Right? Because my queen is staring at this rook. Maybe by doubling it up, maybe I'll get some chances in future if he moves his bishop. But he was rated. He was a good player. Vidyasagar Mehrotra. He was really a good player. And yeah, I didn't miss it. But I will see what he played. Okay. I played rook e6. He played bishop to f6, trading, uh, offering the trade of rooks. Why? Because it's already up material, and and when you're ahead in material, just exchange pieces. That's what he's doing. I played rook e1, he took, I took, and now he played bishop to e5 so that my rook can get trapped. I played d4, he played queen to d7, attacking my rook. Danger levels, right? I'm attacking his bishop, he attacks my rook. Now, when he played this, I came to my senses and realized that my rook cannot go anywhere. If I, let's say, go to queen g4, I calculated he has rook f8, here, here, rook f8, and now he will be threatening bishop to f5, winning up my rook. That's what I calculated. But, but definitely I have to like try to defend it and hope that he does not find rook f8. I played queen g4, and actually he does not play the move that I thought. He doesn't play rook f8. He played queen f7, which was more good. That's what engines is telling me. But now I know my rook is lost and my hope was already gone. And because of that reason, I didn't think that there is a way to save my rook, and that way was rook h6. I forgot that this pawn is pinned, and I can save my rook, but I didn't play it. What I did, I thought of two variations. Let's say I take, he goes there, then I have where to go. Let's say queen here, he takes the rook, takes, takes. He'll be +4. But I didn't play it. I played rook to e5. Why? Because of this. He was +4 that time, now he's +3. I calculated all this. I thought, why not? Let's give him +3 position instead of +4 when we can. So I gave him that position. He played rook e8, knight h2, queen f5, offering to trade my queens. And mean, and or not only trading my queens, also threatening. Let's say if I play anything else, he's planning to give me queen b1 check. Only move is knight h1, then he has bishop to d3, winning up my knight. He was also threatening that. So I didn't want to exchange queens because that's what you do. That that's why you don't exchange the queens if you are losing. So I played queen d1, defending with that threat, but he can still exchange it. But instead, he decides to take my pawn. I decided to give him check, and yeah, not here. Uh, yeah, no, wait, sorry. Yeah, he goes there. Then he played queen d1. He decides to take the pawn. I played knight f3, queen d6, queen b3 check. He blocks with the queen. I took the pawn, and he got another opportunity to take one of my pieces, that which is the knight. He took it, and this was just now. And actually, he took queen h3 with the idea of checkmate. I have nothing but to defend. Queen c4 check. He played king h8, and only move to defend is queen f1. After which he takes, and now he's a full rook up and he's completely winning. Now it was just a matter of time until he won the game. I was the whole game of my round one. It was a terrible start, but it was a start. So let's not lose hope. Let's see what we do in the further rounds. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, please do like the button. Please do like the video. Please share with your friends and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. So bye bye, guys. We'll see you next time.